fucking 17. Oh my, what a
Hey everybody, that's my favorite open that we've
That's
ever.
a Hall of Fame opener.
That is definitely top of the list there, but that's an old one. That was from, was that the first Martinsville last year?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Spring one? Yeah, that was
I like
funny.
use like every conjugation of the F word possible.
I mean, I figured since we didn't have a race this weekend,
Yeah,
that would be a
the
good way
best
to
of the
just
best.
go back to the hot ones.
the hot
And he has
one.
like a
ones.
Joker laugh.
Yeah.
He does. He'd make a good voiceover.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we had an off week, so that was pretty neat. Everyone's kind of getting back in the swing of things. What did you guys do? Hey guys, happy to have you on the show. What,
Good to see you.
Kim,
what'd you do?
Kim, what'd you do over the off weekend?
I went down south to a little place called Chucktown,
Chucktown.
Yeah.
My town.
Your town.
My town.
Charlestown,
Yeah. Charlestown.
Chucky Town.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. and we jaunted over to Sullivans Island for a bit too.
Jaunted.
Yeah.
Define jaunted.
Hopped in an Uber.
In Charleston, you have to wear hats at a jaunty angle and
Right.
do things with a jaunty, rakish twist.
I was surprised
Right.
being there for Easter weekend. There weren't as many outfits on Sunday. Like we went to Sunday brunch. We actually tailgated. So we went to dinner. We went to dinner at this place called Magnolia's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Delicious. And we were at dinner. We were asking about reservations for Sunday brunch. Well, apparently Sunday brunch in Charleston is like, first of all, brunch in Charleston, Sunday brunch, and then Easter Sunday brunch. And they're like, we're all full, but the bar is first come, first serve. So we went and bought all the ingredients for mimosas and Bloody Marys. Parked ourselves around. They open at 10, around 9:30 out front with solo cups, and we just got in line.
That sounds like you're living life right.
We tailgated
before church.
before Sunday brunch.
How many seersucker suits did you see in Charleston?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was surprised there weren't that many people dressed up in like the seersucker suit. There were no hat. I didn't see any hats. I thought the ladies were going to be in little like hats.
Yeah. I think I saw 2 on Sunday, which is
Yeah.
like a low number. So maybe seersucker's not in this
I
year.
saw seersucker gin, the gin bottle. There's a seersucker gin.
Yes.
I didn't know that existed.
I'll be honest,
It
with you,
looked
I don't know what
fantastic.
seersucker is.
It's
like the blue and white. Well, it's
light
always
stripe.
blue. It's like light,
Yeah, I mean,
white and something stripe. It's usually
The really
blue.
like the southern pizza lawyer wearing the suit with the blue and white pinstripes on it.
Yes.
Yeah, wearing a straw hat, sitting there talking about his mint juleps.
Yeah.
Down there on the portico.
Exactly.
You head down to the Battery.
We did see Danny McBride though at
Yeah?
Sullivans Island. We were at a pizza joint.
Yeah.
And we were at the pizza joint drinking and eating. Left to go somewhere else. Came back and he was in our seats.
Oh, he took your seats.
He took our seats. Then we went up to bar.
It's like,
We're
Danny,
trying to make
Danny.
room. He's like, "Oh, I'll get up. I'll get up." And then he went out and he got on his
He
bike.
took your
got on-
seat like
got
he
on his-
took Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s seat in the
Dewey.
Good Dewey.
He got on his
Right.
bicycle and he rode off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is by himself?
He was with a girl.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if I should call him out. I don't really know what his deal is.
Yeah, TMZ.
Ah.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Who would have thought Danny McBride
I was
in
like,
Charleston?
it didn't
That's
hit me
funny.
right away. He had like a beanie on, and I turned, and I was like to Joey, and I was like, "Is that Eastbound and Down?" He was like, not paying attention. He was like, "What?"
Is that where they film Vice Principals, though? Is it in South? Do they film that in South Carolina?
Not sure.
Because I know they
I don't
filmed
know.
one of the seasons of Eastbound and Down in the Dirty Mert, which is
I only
always a fun
watched the
time.
first 2 seasons of that.
Mm,
I have apparently a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, a
yeah,
lot.
you got to get back.
I
to
see the
that. It's good
disappointment in
stuff.
your
Yeah.
face and in your voice.
Sorry.
You had a show.
Did
Yeah,
yeah
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the dog ear.
We played at the Keg and Q last Thursday. Good show. Had a good turnout. About 15 people.
Nice.
It is a legitimate dive bar, like full on.
Remind me one more time where it is.
Underwater?
It's near.
It's yes,
South
it
and
is
Woodlawn?
divers. It's only people in
It's
scuba gear.
Scuba. What if I just have snorkeling gear? Can I get like?
Yeah, that's fine. It's like
Do I have to play it?
shallow diving.
Be able to
Yeah,
hold
pay
your
a
breath.
cover if you.
Yeah. No, there was no cover. No, it's on.
You should
South
tell
Tryon.
people there's a cover.
Yeah,
And
there's a
stick,
cover.
Like a bouncer.
Find. We'll have a bouncer out front. His name is Ted. Give him your money.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
No, it's on South South
South.
Tryon. South
Oh,
Tryon.
that's where you
Yeah,
said
I
South
was-
Boulevard. So I
yeah.
was like, where is that?
It's over. You know where Tremont Music Hall used to be? Yeah, it's over in that area of Charlotte. For those of you that don't know,
R.I.P.
it's the southern part of Charlotte.
R.I.P.
But this place is literally a cinder block room. No air conditioning.
So like a prison. You're inviting us to come
Yeah,
sit in a prison.
Yeah,
Playing
but
like
you-
Folsom Prison already.
we did. We played
you
it.
Made it. Yeah.
We played it. We
Yeah.
played that song.
What was the crowd like?
Did you really play that song?
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Here. Yeah. I'm not going to sing the song because I
Do
don't
it.
want to get.
Oh,
No,
that's
you
right.
have to come out to the Keg and Q to hear
You're so-
that song.
Yeah, I guess.
No, the crowd. So it was pool league night.
It was 15 of your friends and
Um,
family.
No, there were probably 10 friends and family, and then 4 regulars. There was one lady sitting at the back of the bar playing legal video poker because it's not video poker. Like it wasn't video poker, but there was a machine in the back that she just kept playing.
Right.
Like one of those bar games,
Okay. Yeah.
And
you win
just-
Bitcoin.
rolling
Bitcoin.
through
Mario money.
beers.
Yeah.
Just like pounding them. And like the beginning, she's like, it's too loud. And then she was, play something beautiful.
Stop.
No, I'm like,
That's awesome.
Did you
Yeah.
play her something beautiful?
You stole her heart.
we did.
You're
We did.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I played
By
little James
Christina
Blunt.
Aguilera. Oh, is that who that is? I don't know who
Yeah.
sings
The,
that.
and you know the old song that
Oh,
he wrote
yeah.
on the back of the tank in Kosovo?
Ugh, whatever.
So yeah, no, seriously, come out to the Keg and Q. They got
Keg and
pool.
Q.
When's your next show?
Actually, this Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
It's an
great.
early show. It's
Tomorrow.
8 to 10.
Oh.
8 to 10. So when this
Tonight, whenever
show,
this airs.
actually, yeah, this is going out tonight. So it'll be Wednesday, 8 to 10 at the Keg and Q.
Come out to the King
Heckle.
Q.
Yeah.
Wednesday
Come
night,
heckle.
guys.
You can heckle.
If you yell glass hole at Chuck, you win.
I'll
You
buy you a
get-
beer.
Or
He'll buy you
you
a
get
beer.
I'll buy you a beer.
to pick the song he sings next.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He'll sing
that'll be
any
tough
song.
because we're
I'm just that's
learning.
you-
That's
that's how you learn.
Yeah.
You throw him into the fire.
Throw them out there.
It's like you get your kid to swim. Like, push him in the pool.
Jump in. Water's fine.
Try not to drown.
Speaking of
That's
water
what-
and
Yeah,
being
you were
fine.
near the water.
Yeah.
I was near the water. I went to Key West. It was my first time down there.
So you
And
got yourself a souvenir there.
I did. I got a Sloppy Joe's pullover. And Sloppy Joe's is a great bar. Slash, I guess you could basically just call it a bar, food place too.
I mean, do they have sloppy joes?
Yeah, they do. It's also a restaurant. I didn't go
Yeah.
into the restaurant though, but
It's been a while since I've
Yeah.
been.
they had some live music there, which was really cool. The island is like 4 square miles, so it's like really easy to get to everything. And one thing I did not know about Key West though, really no beaches.
Yeah,
Really
it's
no
not.
beach vibe there. So the only beach we went to, so I gotta say that. So we didn't stay. We stayed at this one hotel. And so like the really nice hotel there has kind of like a man-made beach area
Okay.
and stuff like that. So we're like, hey, let's go here. You can't go to the beach if you don't stay at the hotel. But we just walked in the front door, act
I
like
walked
we
out
were.
to the beach.
I walked out to the beach and we got caught.
Oh no!
So we drew a lot of attention to ourselves because there were really no chairs. They were kind of all stacked up. So we just grabbed a few and put them there. And we were messing around for a little bit and just hanging out. And the guy come over. He said, he's like, hey, y'all got a room key? It was a good thing. No, he didn't talk to Chase or I. He talked to Trey Poole, who is my roommate, who is a manager for Chase. So he's a good talker. And he's like, you got a room key? He's like, no. Like, you
I would've
staying
been
here? He's like, no.
No.
We worked out a deal to where we were able to stay. though.
Oh.
It was a very nice guy.
You'll slide him a little cash.
I slid him a little cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
built him
think
up a little
if
bit.
you buy like drinks from the bar, you should be allowed to. Do they have a bar, like a beachside
Yeah,
bar?
Yeah. Well, that's what I
If
told
you're
him.
a paying patron, you
That's what I told him. I was like,
you
hey, we'll buy some drinks and I'll slide you some money, and it all worked out. So, but no, Key West was fun. I didn't see Danny
didn't see
McBride
any
or
cat?
anything.
Oh no, Danny McBride.
Cats
He was in Sullivans.
Everywhere.
What if he was both places? What if I
would
saw
be
Danny
nuts.
McBride one day and then he just
Be
took a
nuts.
day trip to
The Western Keys.
the Western Key?
But
I mean, with
no,
modern
yeah,
travel, I think that's possible.
yeah, with the aeroplanes. A lot of cats though. Yeah, yeah. One of our things is Hemingway's cats well
Mhm.
groomed. No, there's a lot of bad cats.
Bad. Why do you call him bad?
Like
guy?
bad looking cats.
Are they,
Like
Sterile
Sterile
or
kitties.
feral?
ferally
Feral
sterile.
cats.
No, it was a fun place though. It was a lot of weird stuff there.
Did you eat any key lime pie?
Yeah, I'm not a big key lime pie fan
Ooh.
though. I can have like 1 or 2 bites of it and it's like too sweet for me.
Mm,
like,
you gotta get one that's like
ugh.
tart.
Maybe it's too tart for me.
I like key lime. Tart. Do you like key lime pie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that little bit of tang, a little bit of tart. It's nice.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
With a good
It's
graham
good
cracker
mixture.
crust.
It's a good pie. Good pie.
It is.
Yeah.
Did you see any orca whales while you were there?
No.
I don't know if they are native to
I don't either.
the Florida
I was
Keys.
just trying to transition.
Orca whale. Where's the
To our
transition
She was-
to?
Yeah, I think she was
You didn't
trying
watch
to,
her links.
Well, you
I
were
don't know what
getting to
order
that.
we're
Yeah,
going into. We'll
I
talk
mean-
about it later.
We can get to that. but
Free Willy.
Kim just going off on. No, that was a good one.
If you really think about the title Free Willy, it's just
It's about a whale and a young boy who sets the whale
You're-
free.
You're kidding.
Big old whale.
Yeah, don't read into it. But this submarine,
Free Willy.
yeah,
Yeah, I got way ahead of myself just
Yeah.
because I'm so excited about this submarine.
yeah. she
Well, y'all go ahead and talk about this.
she
I'm
sent
gonna
me this
listen.
link
Can't
of this
wait.
like submarine killer whale.
So it's a submarine that's shaped and painted like a killer whale, but
Okay.
it's a submarine / airboat. I don't really. So it can submerge and it can dive and it can jump.
Oh, I've
it
seen
goes
these.
50 miles per hour
Yeah.
on the surface.
What are they
and 20
called?
underneath.
I've
But
seen
you-
these things
you ride
before.
it,
Yeah,
so
you're
you
in
have
like
to
a
go
little-
with you have to go with a trained pilot. There's like 2 seats, and there's an actual pilot with what looks like airplane gears. And yeah, he's
They call it the
deal.
sea breacher.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
seen it.
semi-submersible.
You can buy them.
Yeah.
Like you can own one and drive it.
Can we buy one?
We can buy one.
They should put that in Lake Lloyd.
It's a 260 horsepower supercharged engine that can easily perform stunts such as 360 barrel roll or a 180 degree backflip.
I wonder if you were really
Yeah.
near like some
Yeah,
other
they're cool.
marine life, like if other orcas would think it's a real orca.
I
Probably
have
not.
a feeling not because I
What
feel
about a
like
shark? Sharks bite all kinds of. They bite surfboards. Like, would a shark go after?
It'd be cool to get in a battle royale with
With a
that
shark?
thing. Put some guns on your sea breacher. Shout out Sea Breacher. Send us maybe 2.
yeah,
We can battle.
Yeah, we can
Jousting.
battle.
It's
We'll,
like
we'll post a
killer
video.
whale jousting.
We'll post a video for you. Social media.
could you do it in Lake Norman?
That's what I'm saying. Put one in Lake Lloyd down in Daytona.
Yeah, I feel like you could control it more at Lake Lloyd than you
Yeah.
could at Lake Norman.
You
Feel
could
like-
scare a bunch of people though at Lake Norman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's.
There are already alligators in Lake Norman, and
Are there?
you could.
I
Yeah.
thought it got too cold up here.
Oh,
Oh.
Those
At
gators in
night,
that water.
they're scary.
There's
Have you ever seen
gators in the
gators
water.
at night?
Hmm?
They're red eyes. If growing up in Florida, like you would go pontooning at night or on the boats, and you would just take a flashlight, especially like where all the lily pads and weeds are, and it's like 40 pairs of eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Crazy, dude.
Alligator ate my golf ball one time. I hit him. There's an approach shot, and it landed up, and there's this gator
You still have
sunning
both
himself.
hands though.
I
Did it
do.
take
I
your
didn't
hand?
go after it. Like I was not winning by any means. It was just me and my dad playing, and I hit the gator, and he turned and just went, lost the ball. Like, all right, I'll drop over here.
This isn't on
Take
our
one.
sheet, but did you see that thing I tweeted like a week or 2 ago? It was a gender reveal party, but they had created a water. You know how you can make like Jell-O put inside a watermelon, and they dyed it whatever pink or blue.
Mhm.
But then they had an alligator like in the yard, and they had him like chomp on the watermelon to gender reveal.
Mm.
You guys
Oh, I
see
did see
this.
that.
And then I
Yeah.
found $5.
I saw it. I mean, it was an interesting gender reveal
Yeah.
for sure.
What kind of redneck is that?
I would say very redneck.
Yeah.
I'd say these folks, probably Floridans.
That's what I thought it was.
Floridians?
I thought they were from
Floridians?
Florida. They're actually from Louisiana, which makes
That makes more sense.
down in the bayou.
Cajun,
Louisiana.
Louisiana Bayou. Oh, I don't know why I'm in like voice mode, right? It's like, yeah, doing funny voices, crazy voices. That's what we're doing today. It's all crazy voices on the Glass Case.
Now, where are we
Motion.
going now that I've sidetracked?
Well, I mean, we could always
To
go
all the
back
marine
to
animals.
the other thing that happened this weekend, April Fools and Easter.
Yeah.
Because we did say on the last
Mm.
show, as at the tail of the show, we started talking about rabbits. We're like, no, we'll save it. We'll save it for next week. Rabbit poop
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go back to rabbit. So, how did the rabbit become like an Easter symbol? Does anyone
Yeah.
know this?
Do we know?
I have no
icon
idea.
of spring.
I mean, one of the ideas that we threw out there last week, I think, was that they poop out egg shake chocolate.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
Chocolate
I don't
milk.
know.
Also,
mean-
why does the rabbit like bring the eggs? Like rabbits don't lay eggs.
I think
Rab-
it's just like it's like a spring thing. It's like
All
birth.
the spring animals.
Yeah.
What about
Where-
like baby
where-
cows?
Where does the egg come from? Why an egg?
Rabbits.
How does
Why an egg? Because a rabbit, it doesn't correlate to me. I don't get it.
if you don't know what rabbit looks like, Google it because
Looks like little.
it looks like little candy treats.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it looks like
chocolate
milk
treats.
duds.
Mhm.
Little
I mean-
milk dud.
According to some sources, the Easter Bunny first arrived in the Americas in the 1700s
Mm.
with German immigrants who settled in Pennsylvania and transported their tradition of an egg-laying hare called Osterhare or Osterhals. Their children made nests in which the creature could lay
That's
its
some
colored eggs.
weird stuff.
I feel like a lot of these sort of traditions,
Came from Germany.
Germany and
Yeah.
like sort of old school, like pagan, like
Right.
like Santa Claus and like
Well, they've been
Where do
around
they
a
come
lot.
from?
They've
Yeah.
been around a lot longer than
Maybe better
than the
than
U.S.
Yeah.
maybe better than bad Santa photos is bad Easter Bunny photos. There's some scary Easter Bunny costumes out there.
Yeah.
If you've
they
ever
freak
seen
kids out.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff is like, you look back at like folklore stuff,
Mhm.
like traditions or like even like old like nursery songs. They're weird.
Yeah.
It's to scare kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kids sing them like it's cool. I don't get it.
If I had kids, I would scare them. Like I would show them like pictures of mean looking Easter
Mhm.
bunnies, and if you're not good,
Mhm.
you don't get an
It's
Easter
gonna
basket.
get ya.
Did you get an Easter basket?
No.
No.
I
I'm
didn't
the
even touch
Easter
an egg.
bunny. Easter bunny
Yeah.
still comes to
I mean,
my
I had
house.
eggs for breakfast on Easter.
Did you have eggs
Yeah.
for breakfast?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know if that might be that might be messed up. I don't know.
I mean, you look. Have you seen that meme of the two chocolate bunnies sitting there and one's
Heads
head's bitten off and one's tail's
They
bitten
can't
off?
hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, but my ass hurts or
Speaking of
something.
can't hear.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
No.
give it a Google. It's on the internet. It's a meme.
Or the
It's a
Google.
meme.
But no, I didn't do the egg thing. But how about I saw this and the coolest thing as a kid was Easter egg hunting.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was
Oh,
the funnest
yeah.
thing, and what candy you're gonna get, or it was the best thing if you found like $1
Yeah.
inside of a that
My
was
mom
like a
still
win.
sometimes does Easter egg hunts for us. Like
Yeah.
I go home and all me and my sisters are there.
Mhm.
But there's like lotto tickets, like
Right.
scratch offs in
Adult
it, like
stuff.
$20 bills.
Right.
But apparently,
A shot of whiskey.
Yes. That,
Oh,
that
the
would
mini
be-
bottles.
Yeah.
That would be a great Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
What?
Now,
That'd
do
be
you
really
just
cool.
hide the bottle, or do you hide the bottle in the egg?
No,
You get
in
big
the
eggs.
egg.
You got to get the bigger egg though.
The medium size.
Yeah.
You could do a medium size.
Yeah, and then you could make a joke egg where like the big one, like the big egg,
The
and
fifth.
there's just a turd in there.
No.
You're like, I found the big egg.
Filled with rabbit
I went-
poop.
I
Yeah.
went more alcohol. Like you said, hide the big egg, put a fifth in there. See what happens.
God, that's
Oh,
a massive
wow.
egg.
I'm gonna have an Easter
Say,
egg
look.
hunting party next year, I think.
This dinosaur laid this egg.
That's what you should do. You should
That'd be
have
fun.
an adult Easter egg thing where you pay a cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's not expensive. Like depending on which eggs you find, you might, the cover might be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be
if you
cool.
pay $5,
That'd be really awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they're actually hidden.
get a couple
Like,
of
you have a-
bands.
Yeah, just play like a little festival.
Yeah, a little festival.
Let's plan
An
this.
Easter
We
fest,
have
yeah.
363 days to make
We
this
do.
happen.
Yeah. The first annual
It would be amazing.
glass case of
Motion
emotion
Easter egg hunt.
Easter egg hunt.
It would be
Adults
next door to
only.
the-
Yeah.
21 and up.
Yeah.
I had to go. Well, I didn't have to. Our friend was down in Sullivans Island with his daughter, and they did an Easter egg hunt. For, like all the kids come down. There was no coffee stand, and there was no like Bloody Mary mimosa stand.
Oh.
You could make bank. You could make so much money if you had set up because there were like 1,000 children.
Yeah.
Well, these kids have parents.
Yeah.
What do the parents want to do at 9:30
true.
a.m.
Just
drink.
Drink
When-
coffee or drink something.
when the kids are all sugared up?
Yeah.
You need something.
Yeah. I mean, people got to think.
Yeah.
Got to
You
think.
got to see an opening in the market and then take it.
Exactly. Nowadays,
Yeah.
parents don't even put stuff in their Easter eggs.
They don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's
What?
yeah. It's
So
the thing.
my engineer was telling me what they did. They went some big Easter egg hunt and I forget where it was, somewhere in North Carolina. And he's like, they didn't put anything in the Easter eggs. You just like would turn in all your eggs and they would like give you a little gift bag.
Oh, they did that.
What the
But this
hell?
was like a good 1,000 kids or something. I understand that
Still,
you can't.
You're streamlining fun.
But
Yeah.
if it's at your house,
But that's the best part of
That
being a
just means your
kid. It's
parents-
like you pick up that egg and shake it.
Yeah,
your
you're like,
parents
what
are
is it?
lazy. If your parents are not
Yeah.
filling the Easter eggs, they're
Yeah, no, that's like it's easy. That was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I would put Easter eggs back if I shook it and it didn't have what
Well,
I
Yes.
thought it was in there.
Doesn't have
Yeah.
enough weight to it.
But
I'm
then
gonna
you
put
think
this
about
back.
the eggs that get left behind, like ants and stuff
Yeah.
and bugs get to
Just
it.
leave them.
We had an Easter egg hunt a couple of years ago, back when there were littler kids running around our house on Easter, and somebody put I think $5 in an egg. Nobody found that egg.
Yeah.
3 years ago, found the egg.
No way.
Still out in the front yard.
That was
Just
awesome.
$5, and then
And
then I found
then
$5.
You actually
Yeah.
found $5.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd also like to point out that I said first annual earlier, and I did it on purpose. So if anybody tweets me and says, "Oh, first annual is not a real thing," I know.
I know who would.
I was
tweet you
doing that on purpose.
I know somebody
Were
that
you?
would tweet you
Yes, yes, because I love it when people say the first annual.
that.
It's like it
Inaugural.
can't- yeah, it's the inaugural.
Okay.
But why
yeah.
can't it be the first annual?
I think it'd be
if
fun
you
to
know
play it
it's
up.
gonna,
Yeah,
if you know it's gonna be an annual thing,
right. And
Well, you
we've-
don't know if it's going to be an annual thing, I guess.
what if you've already secured all of the things for the next year?
You already,
What if you signed a 5-year
5-year
deal?
contract. Just signed this new contract, 5 years.
Yeah, we're
suck
doing
it.
Yeah,
5 years for sure.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
It'll be
whatever.
awesome.
Oh.
5-year contract, guaranteed $20 million.
Airtight, bro. Airtight. I feel like I should be giving more business advice, like wearing this
Yeah.
shirt and tie.
You look like a substitute teacher.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
little
So
bit.
today we're going
What
to
is
learn
your
about
tie clip?
Charlemagne.
Tie clips aren't really a thing anymore.
Charlemagne. Hey guys, I'm subbing for Mr. Jeffries. My name's Chuck Bush.
Yeah.
I play music. I like long walks on the beach. And here's a video
Here's some history.
because I'm hungover still.
Yeah.
All my history teachers were dudes.
You guys, yeah, because that's what.
Because is that the cool subject if you're
Well-
a dude that wants to be a teacher?
So most history teachers were also what in high school?
Basketball players?
Coaches. So
Coaches?
it's like we need to all right, we need coaches.
Oh, that's true. Like all of the
What can you teach? What do you know? History? Gym? Gym's already taken.
history is the
History.
one thing that you can. The one subject I think that you can teach without actually understanding
You
it.
can bull your way through history.
You regurgitate.
You just
like
read the book.
chemistry.
Like math,
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
know math.
Yeah, math,
Like,
chemistry,
you can't
physics.
just like read it and be like, all right, this is what we
History is
do.
the one where you don't have to have a skill.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Biology, you got to know some science.
It's like
Yeah, history. I don't,
Yeah.
we're not calling out history teachers, but
English, like you got to know all the conjugations. You got to be able to diagram a sentence. You literally don't have to know any or possess any skill in history.
it helps to have the ability to do critical thinking when you're doing history.
If you're taking like the AP exam.
No, but I'm saying in general, if you want to make history fun for people, then like actually put it in context.
throwing down
and-
some raps. Some
No,
history raps.
no. I'm saying like if you put it in a way that it relates, not necessarily using rap to the kids, but like say, hey, this happened here, and it's pretty much the same thing that happened here. So this is why it's important because you can learn from A, B, and C.
right. That's true.
We have not learned from history's mistakes.
I- Not saying we've learned,
Yeah.
just you can say, hey, this happened.
I came to a conclusion that I think when teachers show videos, I think they're hungover.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
100%.
Like, all right, we're gonna watch this 3-part series for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
I am going to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn off the lights. You kids keep it down.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that if you're a teacher? Like all the time. Here you go. See a video.
I mean, movie day was the greatest day in school.
It was
Yeah.
it was always like on Friday too.
They wheel in the cart with the TV on it.
Yeah. You'd watch some
Mhm.
cool movies.
Yeah.
I wonder what they do now. Because TVs now are like flat screens. Do they just have flat screens in the
I have a feeling.
classroom?
I have a feeling they probably still have a lot of 4x3 TVs on carts in schools.
Yeah. Somebody tell us. I didn't get whatever our producer was saying in
Yeah,
our ear.
it was just very low. But
Historical.
it's
movies.
historical films about the Roman Empire.
No, I
Oh.
had one. There was one. It wasn't my classroom, but the classroom next door. It was. I think it was when I was like a junior, and they were seniors next door. The sub. I'm not gonna say his name because he might still have a teaching job. I don't want to get him fired. He one time played them the movie Fear with Mark Wahlberg. Have you seen that movie? That is not a classroom appropriate movie. There's a roller coaster scene. Dogs' heads are getting cut off.
I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah,
Marky Mark was in this movie?
Yes, and
Mhm.
Reese Witherspoon.
What?
Yeah.
He's
How
like
old
a
is it?
psycho. It was probably came out in like 90.
Oh, so it was early.
Yeah.
He was still in the Funky Bunch.
No, he was out
like
of the Funky
old
Bunch.
Like I
but,
didn't see it when it came
pre-
out. I was
Yeah.
too young
Yeah.
when it came out, but it was like
Fear.
obviously at the point where
Okay.
it was on VHS.
We were watching
Check
like
that out.
Sister Act.
Can you imagine a teacher nowadays putting on the movie Fear?
That would be
No, that
getting
would-
tweeted and
Yeah,
retweeted.
We watched Run Lola Run in college, but that's college. That's a different.
college is
yeah.
different.
Yeah. We watched Monty Python films.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched
Yeah.
Either English or
They-
history.
English would show us
Yeah.
Monty Python films
Yeah.
all the time for some reason.
Same.
I don't really know
Yeah,
why.
one of our English teachers.
That English teacher is a great English teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was great. I can't remember her name, but I liked her.
She was cool. I really liked her. No clue who she is, but she was
Fantastic.
Taught me
fun.
how to speak good. Her teaching was good.
You talk good.
Last night,
Yeah.
NCAA championship game wasn't really a close game.
No, did you watch?
Yeah, I did watch the whole thing, and Michigan was good early, and I found it. I figured it was gonna be really hard for Michigan to beat Villanova. But Villanova dominated the whole, bracket. But yeah, they're pretty good right now.
Couple
It
of
was
us,
so late.
a couple of
I was
us
in
were
bed.
sitting around the table watching it last night out at a bar in Noda.
Oda?
Yeah, Noda.
What?
And we were having the discussion. Would you say that Villanova is now a dynasty in college basketball? Because they have
Mm.
3 national titles,
I
right?
don't think
85, and then
No,
2 in the past.
that is not dynasty material.
What was the last one? 16?
But I mean, how many schools actually have more than 3 championships?
I'm sure there's some. I don't have
5?
the stats.
There's like 5 teams.
I don't think you're.
Yeah.
I think a dynasty you have to have either a lot or a lot within a short amount of time.
2 and 3 years.
2 and 3 years is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
If they have 3 and 4 or 4 and 5, I might start considering them for a dynasty.
I mean, I would say that if you have 2 in the span of 3-5 years, that would qualify you, I would say, in this modern era to be a dynasty, personally. But it is a very subjective argument.
I don't think that's a dynasty. I think it's way harder to be a dynasty in college sports.
Well, there's so many teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than it is professional.
It's like in NASCAR, would Jimmy Johnson be a dynasty, or would
Oh,
Hendrick
yeah.
Motorsports
yeah.
be the dynasty?
The 48 team would be the dynasty.
48 team, yeah.
Not Hendrick and not Jimmy. The 48 team.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, that's the easy one.
Yeah.
They was good.
But I mean, watching what they've done there at Villanova, I mean, Philly
Nova.
in the past year
I
has
toured that
actually
campus.
turned it around in all sports.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
The Sixers are doing good.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I saw everybody was
Eagles
like,
just had a small win. No
Yeah.
big deal.
they were like, the Sixers are going to win the championship this year.
They're
That
leading
would
the
be
East.
crazy. How much damage has the city of Philadelphia gone
So
through
much.
within the past few months?
They
Like,
greased up the light poles again last
I
night.
saw
Yeah.
a
Did they
guy
really?
busted off of a light pole too.
Like they were showing an aerial shot
Why is
towards
that a
the end
thing
of
in
the game
Philadelphia?
where like the fans were like huddled around a fire in the middle of the street. It's like, how did you get? Where did you get the wood to start a fire in the middle of the street?
Brought it.
Yeah.
Where is law enforcement?
Yeah, it amazes me. I don't understand why people do that. Like, okay, it's a great thing your team won.
But
Why
they
are you
just-
going to go destroy the city? Like,
It's-
I don't get that.
Everything goes to
Yeah,
It's Philly though. Like,
What
I'm
are you
just
trying to
saying.
say about Philly?
just a Philly thing.
Did you see the story from a couple years ago where Philly folks in Philly destroyed a hitchhiking robot? Like it made it around the world. Went to like Germany,
I would
the
destroy that
Netherlands.
thing too. AI is going to take over.
No, but it was just a little robot that was sitting out there.
Beat that robot to death.
It was found dismembered in an alley in
good
Philadelphia.
for them.
Skynet, Terminator, all of them.
Like Philadelphia's had a bad rap over the past.
I mean, they get a little
while.
wild
They
and
get
crazy
angry.
up there.
They get angry.
It's not always sunny in Philadelphia.
No, it is not. It is a fun town, though. I enjoy Philadelphia. I love Philadelphia as a town.
Been.
Huh?
It is.
I don't think I've ever
It's a
been.
great
Oh.
town. It's a good
Yeah.
food town.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
lot of good food there.
Got to
I'd
go
like
to
to go.
Nick's,
The
the
Knicks.
Reading Terminal Market.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
there's a lot of museums
Great-
too.
great
We like
sandwiches.
museums.
When
Yeah.
you're in Philadelphia, you have to go to Reading Terminal Market.
Mm-hmm.
Reading
It's
Terminal
really cool.
Market.
It kind
Yeah.
of like pictures of it would remind you of like the Seattle markets.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But there's like
Yeah,
Amish
there's-
bakeries.
Yeah.
There's also great vegan food if you like vegan food throughout Philadelphia.
If you like eating grass, you can do that.
They do vegan junk food though, like vegan Philly cheesesteaks.
How does
You
that
turn
work?
your nose up,
No.
you would not be able to
I-
taste the difference.
How
Only
does,
reason
how
I'm
does
s-
that work? How does Philly
They
vegan
substitute
Philly cheesesteak? How does that work? Philly cheesesteak? Yeah.
No,
What do they
They make
substitute?
it happen. I don't know what they do.
Meat with
it's like
cardboard?
it's not meat. It's like vegetables.
I
and
guarantee you,
tofus.
it would probably taste
No,
good.
no,
I had
no,
the best,
no,
the
no,
best
no,
tacos that were.
No,
Why are you
Tacos.
saying no?
no,
So-
because my mom switched to vegan this past week.
She doesn't
and
know how to do.
Easter lunch. No, she
She doesn't know
ordered
how
it.
to do it right.
She ordered it from that place that y'all like, that Living
Bean?
Kitchen place.
Oh well, that's like raw vegan. That's intense.
okay. Well,
You
they
can't
said
just start like that.
she's been doing it for a little bit, but she
That's
went
like quitting
full on.
smoking cold turkey. Not that
Well, and they said, "Here, try this hamburger."
No,
This is not a
it's
hamburger.
a veggie burger.
You put spices in it
It's
to
a-
make.
It's
Yeah.
a damn
also,
burger.
for the record,
Mm-mm.
I'm not vegan. I just eat like
Yeah.
one sometimes.
My younger sister's full vegan. She's been like that
She
for
likes
like
Luna's.
a year and a half.
Erin?
Yeah, she's a big Luna.
Yeah. Luna's is
Uh,
great, but it's like quitting smoking cold turkey. You gotta ease yourself in. Go to Bean. Bean is like a junk food vegan place. No.
Junk food.
I had ham. She still had ham. There was ham there.
That's
So,
good.
you know.
You gotta have
know,
something.
yeah.
Ham loaf or ham?
Like
My
a
grandma used to
spiral
make
cut
ham loaf. It's
It was-
so
No,
weird.
it was an actual like ham.
So what exactly is tofu? I've never really understood what it is.
It's like a soybean product.
Soybean.
Mm-hmm. Like a
bean of
fermented
the soy.
soybean.
So you're eating a
In a
bean.
cube,
Yeah.
and then it takes on the
Cube.
taste of whatever.
Seitan is better.
Satan.
Satan?
Satan's better.
All I know is I had some great Korean
Could it be
barbecue vegan
Satan?
tacos at the Veg in Philly. And if
I
you
have
had them here, you would eat them all.
Exorcise the
The
demon.
demons.
Now, little Kimmy, I just hear you over there talking about all these foods and such that are just, out there to make people feel healthy and better about themselves. And that's actually Satan.
Yes.
Satan talking.
Church
Yeah.
lady, Dana Carvey, shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, isn't
I'm
that
not,
special?
I'm not the kind that pressures people, though. I'm like, you should try it. It's delicious. I also can throw down a hamburger, like a regular one.
Throw this hamburger on the ground.
Did you?
I like
did
all
we
the
talk about
meats.
this last week? we got talking about vegan, and they were protesting in Canada. We talked about
Oh
this
no,
last week.
I don't know if we did. I saw
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, so there was a vegan protest or whatever in Canada, and very polite one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you should stop eating meat, you know. But they were protest right outside this guy's restaurant, and this restaurant specializes in like in season food, where it's like
Yeah,
deer, turkey,
seasonal, like farm to table
and so
stuff.
this it's a big window, and they have this banner like says murder, and they're protesting. There's people filming and stuff, and the head chef, which is the owner, just starts cutting a big old deer leg right in front of the window, right in front of everybody. And it was the funniest thing. It's like, and then like cops went in there for some reason.
And they were laughing though.
Oh, the cops
They were talking with the
laughing.
owners
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? I thought that was so cool to stand his ground. I mean, because
What
Yeah.
don't
it's
we
obviously
eat?
hurting his business.
Red meat. Why don't we eat it? It's murder. You ever seen the movie PCU?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh
good
yeah,
film.
it's been a really
Yeah.
long time.
yeah, but the cause heads, they go out and protest everything. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't a real university.
no,
It was
it's like Port Chester
Yeah.
University.
yeah.
One of the
That one guy
yeah.
that has like reddish hair in it. His name.
John Favreau, isn't it? David
That's not who I'm
Spade.
thinking of.
Adam Sandler.
Maybe I'm. Not
You got
thinking of it right.
no, the guy that directs Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Isn't it John Favreau?
Oh, it's
Favreau?
Favreau,
Yeah,
yeah.
Favreau, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in that. He plays Gutter,
And-
like a stoner guy.
Yeah.
Who goes to
'Cause,
try
yeah,
to see
won't
the
his
George
parent-
Clinton
well,
band. It's
won't
like
his parents
George
not-
Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelic.
I'm
They're on
lost
stage
right
man.
now.
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
Way
it's
lost,
good.
but-
It's
Jeremy Piven, David Spade.
maybe I'm thinking
Yeah.
of.
We can get back to that in a minute, but let's take a station identification pause. Is that MRN?
Yes, they do
We're
that.
going to take a break. We'll be right back. Do you ever feel like hitting things really hard? Do you want to just go destroy things with no repercussions? Go to Blaney's Glass Case of Destruction, downtown Charlotte, on South Tryon. Here you will find a mighty array of old TVs, home furnitures, couches, cars, anything you can imagine. Drywall, door frames, windows, glass, cases, dummies. You ever want to punch your boss? Dolls, mannequins that you can dress up yourself. Come on down, get some of that anger out. With your wide selection of crowbars, baseball bats, croquet mallets, hockey sticks, hockey pucks, wrenches, sockets and ratchets, glass, whisks, whisker do's, whisker don'ts, with or without the pogo stick, knives, egg beaters, spatulas, pogo stick, helmet, cameras, your fists. You could use your fingers. Only $5 plus tax, mighty tax. Now come on down. Hit some shit. Blaney's Last Case of Destruction. Open daily, 9 to 5. And we're back. Might I say that was a great read.
Yeah.
Great sponsor of ours
Absolutely.
that gives thousands of dollars to this show.
We got
We
sidetracked.
got really sidetracked. I was talking about a protest, and
But no, like
which I'm all for.
Yeah.
Protest,
Canada.
like if you protest, cool, but like don't hurt. It's hurting his business, obviously, if they're standing right
But
outside
was
of it. Like,
was it hurting his business? Or
it
will
might
it
not
help
have
his
been.
business?
I think
It might-
for the
it might
meat
help
eaters,
it.
it makes them more incest. Like, I'm going to get a deer leg.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
And it's
I thought it
Canada,
was
so are
funny.
they really mean?
I don't think they're mean.
Could you please not cut that meat in front of us there, guy? Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
It's more
Okay.
Minnesota.
That was
Yeah.
it's close.
Canada and Minnesota accents are really similar.
We're going to
Don't
get a lot
you
of
know?
hate tweets on
We
that.
are,
Wisconsin.
we are.
Yeah. Wisconsin,
Sorry to our
you're
Canadian
Canada.
fans.
Yeah. Speaking
Sorry,
of
Midwest.
Speaking of hate tweets
Hmm?
or
Did you
hate
get a bad tweet?
comments. No, I was trying to transition to
Oh.
the flat
Well,
earther thing.
We,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the YouTube video, we put Flat Earth in the title, and
Yeah.
I feel like the number of views spiked because
Yeah.
we put Flat Earth in there.
People are searching
they're like,
flat Earth.
Flat Earth?
Like, who's talking about flat earth today?
But there's one dude like posted like a full on like
Yeah.
dissertation with poor grammar.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
If-
can't.
If you have poor grammar in your argument,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to read
You're
it.
done.
Like you better proofread that.
Yeah.
Like, because that's because everyone will always come back with like, if someone has an argument and they mess up their grammar, everyone's response always is like they correct the grammar, like your,
Yeah.
They put the
Star,
asterisk.
yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
your.
and that's all they say. They don't even argue
They
back.
don't even really read
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
content.
No,
I-
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't read most of it. I got
read
through
like
like
the
first little bit.
paragraph. Yeah.
I was like,
and I was like,
I did, and then he got into like
give us a
it's
synopsis.
Well, basically,
the
he's
Cliff's notes.
saying that you can't prove that there is rotation in the Earth and like he's saying you can't prove gravity and you can't prove rotation.
Then
can't
what?
prove gravity.
Does he believe?
Or
that
the-
does
or
he
that the
believe the
Earth-
sun orbits us?
Well, and you also can't prove curvature, like the curvature of the Earth. So those are his main points.
Mm-hmm.
Then why
And
don't
then-
people fall off the edge?
Again, these are his main points, and the gist of it was it's a like a 500-year-old conspiracy now.
Wow.
That
Which
the Earth is round
yes,
is a conspiracy.
I still believe that
Sorry, dude.
all photos from space are CGI.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
None of it's real.
we never went to the moon.
Yeah. He also
landed
put a
on
thing
the
in there. It was like
moon.
Google bubbles in space.
Wow.
Google bubbles in space.
What?
Did you Google
I
bubbles in
did.
space?
I did just to see it, and I was like,
What does that even mean?
That looks like debris and dust. Because do you know how much junk floats around in space now
Yeah.
that we've put up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a landfill.
Yeah. So like, if there's particles and stuff going
It's a
by,
space bill.
it's space.
It's space particles. What happens when
Where we
all
gonna-
that comes back down?
Where we gonna put all this junk? Jump to
Put it in
space.
Launch
space.
it into space.
The aliens will be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They won't be able to get in.
That's
Well,
the
they
thing.
won't
Area
know.
of
We're
junk.
protecting
Yeah.
the Earth, but aliens are gonna come and they're gonna be like, "How this place looks terrible. Let's go to the next one."
This is
The
a
thing about
junkyard.
if there are aliens
Wall of
though,
junk.
and they have capabilities like we do to see photos, but they're millions of light years away. They're watching dinosaurs right now.
Yeah.
They're going to be really disappointed if they get here.
Or
Yeah. They'll be
really,
like, look at this amazing planet. So it's green and these animals are beautiful. And they
Well-
get here and they're like,
son of a bitch.
"What the fuck?
Where's
the
the
heck?
T Rex?
Yeah.
Where's the T-Rex? Did you kill them all? How long has it been?" They've been dead for like millions of years.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Yeah.
We like tweet stuff now and like post where we are.
And then have conspiracy theories about stuff.
We
that-
like eat Tide Pods
Yeah.
and stuff.
Or what about
But
like
yeah.
sound that's just that we release out there?
like this podcast.
this
it's just
podcast.
like,
Maybe there's aliens.
That's listening to
Listening.
this podcast.
I hope they perfected like faster than light travel or faster than whatever,
If they
so
have,
they can
then
get here
then they would get
Yeah,
for next
they would
year's
get it
first
real time.
annual Easter egg hunt.
if they've
I would
perfected
be.
that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
Now, aliens welcome.
everybody's welcome.
We'd
That'd
like
be
to put it
fun.
out there.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we're friendly to the
Yeah.
alien
Yeah.
extraterrestrial
We like-
population.
I'll welcome them. I'm sure they'll be nice. But back to this dude's theory. He's like, walking off the Earth. He's like, can't prove it. Just start walking.
Yeah.
Like you will
or
eventually
take a plane to what you think is the very edge and then
Yeah.
walk a little more.
you will eventually end up back in the same spot that you started at.
If the Earth is flat, why aren't there stories of people falling off the edge?
That's
I'm asking this
That's a
gentleman.
cover up.
it's a cover up.
Cover up.
I like how he said you can't explain gravity. Like jump.
It's like if I drop this, then
It's
that
gonna
falls.
go down.
That's,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't do much science. for
There's a
me.
lot of science in it.
I don't know.
And I haven't done my science. I'm a
You're a
substitute history teacher,
history-
not a substitute science teacher.
I'm more of a botany guy.
Yeah, I'm a
You're more
botanist.
of a show a movie in the classroom
Yeah.
guy.
Here's a brief history of time audiobook with Stephen Hawking. All right, enjoy
He has a shorter version. It's a briefer history of time.
an abridged history of time.
Just listen to the Big Bang Theory intro song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll tell you all the things you need to know where the Earth came from.
Written by Canadians, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it was
Canadians.
Bare Naked Ladies that did that.
I believe it's
Oh, I forgot.
Not
they're
like a
Canadian.
group
I
of Bare
forgot
Naked
about
Ladies,
them.
but how could you forget about the Bare Naked
I
Ladies?
wasn't a huge fan.
Oh.
That one song, "If I Had $1 Million," wasn't
Yeah.
that them?
That was good.
Mhm,
Then 1
really.
week, and
I don't know. Them.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I wasn't. Sorry, bare naked ladies who are actually men.
any B&L
That are
fans out there,
clothed.
you know,
But
I wasn't.
B&L.
Wasn't really a fan.
It happens. But one last point on his theory.
Yeah.
Hogwash. The bubbles thing. They showed like a thing of like the astronauts in the tank in like Huntsville.
Faking that they're on
Yeah,
space.
yeah. So which we should get one of our Glasshole fans who tweeted us last week
Oh, yes.
who works in mission
Huntsville.
control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because NASA has
yeah.
a big presence in
'Cause
Huntsville.
He's in a place where he's talking to astronauts on the daily.
Can the astronauts give Glass Case of Emotion a shout out?
Yeah, to say, look,
Oh my
we're in
gosh.
space right now, showing that it is a round object.
Not only that, just
Or just
I would
hey,
like a glass hole post from space.
Yeah.
I would.
It would probably make
NASA.
my life.
It's like, hey, NASA.
I know
Yeah.
you're. I know you're
Guys.
listening.
Hang on, talk into the phone. NASA, I know you're listening, right? Or sorry, not NSA, NASA. I know you're listening. Tell the glass holes to listen in
NASA.
space.
Tell them to say hello in space.
I'm trying to find.
I like watching space videos, like when
they-
they're on the internet, when they're on
Well,
the
they
ISS.
showed the spaceship. They had a pizza party. I saw that on Twitter. They were eating pizza
Yeah,
in
it's
space.
John G. Shout out to you, John G.
John, look at that
Um,
background. I mean,
yeah.
he's got a 21.
He's got the
car.
21
Boom.
right there.
Clearly a Paul Menard fan.
Clearly,
tells
PM fan.
tells astronauts when to do science stuff on the International Space Station.
That's
Are we considered science stuff?
Air Force First Sergeant as well. So,
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
We need
Yeah.
to hang out with him.
We have a
need to
very
have him on the
diverse.
show.
We have a diverse listenership.
Huntsville is in Alabama.
Northern Alabama. It's north of Tuscaloosa.
I mean,
What else is in Alabama?
we raced there
Talladega.
in about a
Just
month.
saying.
Talladega.
Just
I'm
saying.
excited for Talladega. So I'm doing the big one on the boulevard, changing
Yeah.
Talladega. We need to get him, talk to him somehow. But anyways, big one on the boulevard is going to be spectacular this year. I heard. I
Oh,
just got to
you
listen
get
to the
some
games they're
insight?
doing.
Ooh.
You
Gonna
have the
be
insider info
amazing.
this year.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Didn't you?
I had it last year.
You were
had the
the
insider
MC,
info.
right?
I helped
year?
with it. Yeah, I was there.
I thought that was fun. The big one on the boulevard is always a good time on Friday
Mhm.
nights.
Yeah,
Big-
there was
big
some funny.
floats.
Remember because they did the food eating contest and they ate some gnarly.
Ooh, it was
Stuff. Like
they ate a
all-
whole onion.
They had a whole onion, which I heard after this, if you plug your nose, because so much of eating an onion has to do with scent, not taste. If you plug your nose and eat an onion, it tastes no different than an apple. There's like videos of people and that you can't tell the difference. Now, I don't believe that. Now, once you unplug your nose, I think obviously you run into a
Next week
problem.
I'm bringing an onion, and you're gonna do it.
We're gonna
Oh,
try
I'm
it.
going to do it?
You're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna do
You're the
it.
one that brought it up.
Yeah.
I do love
And you
onions.
said
I
you
don't think
didn't
I
believe
could
it.
bite into it.
My dad, when he was playing in his fraternity in college, they had to eat a raw onion carried around their neck. And if
My
they answered the
sister
question
hates
wrong,
onions so much. My
Ugh,
dad paid
yeah.
her $20 to take a bite out of a onion.
Oof.
Ooh,
Not a big onion fan.
I like him any.
I mean,
which
hey,
way
well, I'll bring
or
one
so.
in next week. We can plug
Now,
your
like a
nose.
red onion or like a
I
white
don't know
onion?
what kind.
Yeah,
You'd
what do
have
you
to Google
prefer?
it. Has anybody done this on the internet, on the interwebs?
I think everybody's done everything.
Did
on the
they didn't
internet.
you what sardines and olive oil last year?
Yeah, it was
or anchovies and
so
olive
gross.
oil.
Anchovies
There
and
was
olive
something
oil.
else. Buttermilk.
Butter,
Didn't they
yeah, then they
drink
had
like
to chug
A huge thing of
a
buttermilk.
pint of
Ooh.
buttermilk. Like, and they were like, all right, here's $100.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's worth $100.
I gave them all beers.
It was
to wash
timed
down.
too. It was whoever could finish it fastest each round.
Yeah.
So not only was it like you have to finish this, it was who could finish it fastest.
And I think they did eliminations, right? So it started with
Yeah.
4 people, and then it like the final round was 2. And I think the final round was the onion.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing something. There was one other thing they had to eat. I don't know.
I don't know, but it was a good time. I'm excited for the games, but I'm gonna up my. Last year I just put beers in my pockets, but now I want to have a beer pouch
Ooh.
that you can
Fanny
throw to
pack.
fans.
I like that.
Yeah, and so
We
I
need
actually
to make a beer vest.
ooh, like the
like-
cross, like
Like a
Rambo.
bandolier.
yeah.
I guess?
Yeah, that'd be funny. I'm sure you could do it somehow.
Duffman from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Duffman.
Easy.
He had the bandolier.
Yeah.
He just like
Yeah.
throw beers to people.
And I'm perfecting. So 2 years ago, gave us super soakers.
Mm-hmm.
They initially just had water,
Put vodka.
so I tried to put beer in it, and so I completely forgot. Like as you pump up,
Not gonna
the
end well. No.
or the
it exploded.
Yeah.
what was carbonation?
Yeah.
I almost said
Condensation.
Condensation.
I almost said condensation. I meant
Condensation.
carbonation. I'm not a science teacher.
But, so it
I
didn't
teach
work.
history.
Science.
Yeah. So I got to figure something else. I guess you can just put vodka in it. or
Put
something.
vodka or like
Vodka, and then I'll have Sprite in the other. No, Sprite won't
Nope.
work. Cranberry juice.
there you
in
go.
The other one.
Vodka cranberry or
And
orange
then-
juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
would be
Yeah.
There's some
fantastic.
screwdrivers out there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just spray them together. Stream interlocking. We can cross streams of vodka, orange juice.
Orange juice.
That'd be
It's not a
fun.
bad idea.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. We could also do that. Wait, would champagne work?
No, it's
No.
carbonated.
Carbonated.
Because I was going to
bubbly.
say at the first
it's
annual
flat.
Easter egg hunt, you could do like that with mimosas.
Yeah, you can do
funny.
screwdrivers.
Blaney's beer balloons. That'd be funny. Just fill
them
Oh,
with beer.
that would be-
Yes,
That would be awesome. Great
that's great.
suggestion, Burrows. Our producer just gave me that suggestion, but I'm going to
That's
trademark
actually
it
fantastic.
and I'm going to steal all the
Trademark.
profits from
Beer
it.
in the balloons.
That's
That's actually a really
an
great
incredible idea.
idea. You're just
Well,
hitting people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should have those in Victory
Okay,
Lane.
Wait.
Dude, I'm
wait.
bringing a cooler. I'm going to bring a cooler to, I'm going to
Of beer balloons?
put a bunch of them in a Yeti and bring them on the float
Yeah.
in Talladega.
But is that not wasting beer?
No, because you want to hit me in the face.
You're not going to be able to drink any of it. Like,
I mean, but it's
You'll
it's
get
the,
some.
it's the fun.
you'll get a little bit of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's the fun of it.
Open your mouth and you
Whatever.
get
Use like
mostly
Natty Light.
balloons.
Nobody.
I
nobody will
promise,
care
officer,
if you
I haven't
waste-
had anything to drink. I just got hit in the face 5 times by a beer balloon
When we
by
would,
Ryan Blaney.
when I was with Sprint, we would drive home after being Victory
Oh,
Lane.
yeah.
Like we were worried sometimes if we got pulled over because you would just
It's like,
it
you
would
smell like champagne and beer.
and beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brunch go a little long, ladies.
You need to keep a few extra, though, in case you were to win on Sunday, to have beer balloons in Victory Lane.
That'd be so cool, man. That's a hell of an idea, Burrows. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
We gonna do that.
Gonna be good. It's gonna be real nice.
Down there in Dega.
Gonna be good.
Down there in Dega. Got Texas coming up this week.
Oh, yeah.
Texas,
You're pretty good at Texas.
Yeah, we're okay. See if we can win a couple pistols and a
Didn't
cowboy
you
hat.
lead a bunch of laps last year at Texas?
Yeah, the spring race, we
Yeah.
won both stages and led a bunch of laps and didn't win the race. Figures. But yeah, we'll see if we can do it. Gossage, Mr. Gossage.
Yes.
You like Eddie.
Mhm.
Eddie's a good dude. So,
He is. I heard he
uh,
was been on a tweeting frenzy.
He tweeted
This week.
every single driver. He even tweeted Kenseth.
Oh, God.
He said, "Hey Kenseth, are you excited to come?" Oh wait, I forgot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's a low blow.
That
right
is
there.
a low blow.
But no, he's been on a damn rampage.
Tweeting everybody like the exact same thing, pretty much, right?
Yeah, just
Like
he
cut and
changed up the
paste.
words a little bit, but he posted the same video. They have a little pre-video with some announcer, but the big hoss.
Big house
Oh,
TV.
Big hoss.
Are they
always
gonna
play-
show
they
anything
always
on the
play
big
good
house?
movies there.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know. I have to see that night, but they played
Hmm.
Star Wars one time. And
Ooh.
Get them to play PCU. That way you can watch it. There you
Fear.
go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Just
They
need to
should
play
play our
podcast
podcast
just on a
since
loop
you can view
Yeah.
it.
all night.
Yeah.
on a loop, 1 hour loops.
I feel like some people
We
might
have
get angry
episodes
with
they
me.
can watch.
Yeah, I mean, we're up to 6 this season.
Yeah, I feel
Just
like the people
play all
that
of 'em.
perhaps maybe the drivers that don't actually listen to it like,
all of them.
are going to be like, what did they say about me?
Yeah.
Look, I like to think
Harvick's
Dale
bad math
listens.
last year.
Okay, I know he's not driving anymore, but I like to think that Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale.
listens all the time. I mean, y'all were on NBC together not too long
Oh,
ago.
yeah. How'd that
We
go?
were, yeah, we did
Yeah.
the big wooden table or whatever
Yeah.
they call it. That was
Him and
fun.
Rutt and
Oh, Big Oak.
Me, Rutt,
or
and
something.
Petty, KP. So
It was just like a roundtable discussion. I didn't get to see
pretty
it.
much, it was it's a square table,
Oh,
but they call it a round table.
square
discussion.
table.
But it was fun. Yeah, it was a live show, and it was really cool.
Lies.
Yep.
You should call it the square table discussion.
We're just
Oh,
TV's
I thought you were
squares.
calling him
TV's
a
a liar,
liar,
man.
for it
No,
being
no.
live. I was like, no, it was live.
yeah.
No, I was talking about the shape of the table.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're already lying about something, but
Mm.
it's really weird to talking about no drivers listen to our podcast and talking bad. We don't really talk bad about anybody, but it's a weird position to be in because we got into discussions at the round table, square table, about some drivers and what we thought of them, and
Uh-huh.
it's weird to talk about that,
Yeah.
yeah.
especially if you are racing.
I have
With them as well?
I have had drivers who have watched like when we put clips that are native on Twitter, and it's easy for them to just. I've
Yeah.
had drivers be like, "Oh, I saw you guys do this," or "What the were
Yeah.
you talking about?"
Yeah, you always have to be like Switzerland. You have to be very neutral.
Yeah.
in
Were
the
you
deal.
neutral on your
Yeah.
square table?
Yeah, it's like you can't talk good or bad about anybody. You can talk good about
But
people.
what about
like,
the tire?
hey,
Like if you're Dale or whoever who's no longer driving,
I think
you can just-
it opens it up more.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can give harder opinions on people, but
Mhm.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, this guy, I didn't.
I don't like
Because
him.
then you
He's
see in the
an
next
ass.
week, they're like, WTF, man?
What the hell,
what the
mate?
heck?
What the hell, mate? We're all English now.
Yeah. We're driving over in England.
We're driving over, and we got the
Mhm.
English series,
Yeah.
English Premier League,
Right. Yeah.
NASCAR.
It's a NASCAR Premier League. From down there in
Is
Brighton.
Lee doing any more
You like
races this
talking?
year?
Lee Diffie.
Yeah, I like when he does races because of his
doesn't he-
accent.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's like the road course guy.
They
He
had him
does,
at Watkins
yeah.
Glen.
Yeah.
He does. I know he does all of like the Xfinity road courses.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He makes it sound really exciting.
I like
Yeah.
it.
He's like MRN of the TV broadcast. Radio people always
Oh,
make
yeah.
it sound super
Yeah.
They
exciting.
sell it.
Like, they're 3 wide 5 curling apart.
And it's
And
like
then
a
you
battle
look at the
for like
TV yeah.
28.
yeah, and they're just single file.
Yeah.
Like it's so cool. It's funny. Rocketing down the back straightaway.
They paint such beautiful pictures with their words.
They
Oh,
do.
he's into the wall and he's going sideways. Oh, but he saves it. And it's like literally you just like kiss the wall at Darlington.
Yeah,
And then you've
they
got,
got to do that though.
you got Daryl on
It's
TV.
way
going,
fun to
oh
listen
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
It's just it's
Oh
crazy.
no.
It's a different world.
Oh
It's like, what happened, Daryl? Oh no.
no. Oh no.
Oh no,
We should
Blaney,
put that
no,
on
he's
our,
in the wall.
We should put that on our soundboard.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
BW's oh no.
Oh no, Peter's got a mustache.
We're getting way off.
Are we
track
getting
here.
way off?
That's
What
all
was
right,
our
though.
next topic?
Rambling's
I
The
don't know.
Masters starts this week.
And the Tiger's a favorite, man. Tiger's
He is.
looking good.
He is not the odds-on
It's
favorite
supposed to
anymore.
rain.
But it's
They should play in the rain.
They play a little.
I saw
the
where
lightning where
only-
they don't like it. The
There are
lightning.
only 3 things on the. This is what
Yeah,
I pay
holding
attention
a club is
to
not good in lightning round.
of the Masters. Only 3 things in the concessions went up in price.
What was that?
Would you want to guess what those 3 things were?
Beer?
No.
No.
Water,
Nope.
pretzels,
Hot dogs?
Closer. Chips,
chips.
I believe. Peanuts was for sure on the list, and the blueberry muffin.
Wow.
Oh.
They like fancy things over at the Masters. Blueberry.
I just hope that there's more blueberry per square footage of muffin if they're upping the price.
I mean, that's what you're paying for at the end
That's
of the day.
the worst thing when you have a blueberry muffin and you expect to break it open and have blueberries everywhere, and there's like 2.
That's
Schnozberries
disheartening.
Taste like schnozberries.
Getting closer every day. The Super Troopers 2.
I believe Wednesday though, you got the par 3 tournament there. You got and then everything kicks off Thursday. Practice rounds going
Have
on.
you
right
ever
now.
been? I've never been.
Have
Have you been?
not.
I've not been. Chase went a few years back. He said it was really cool.
Like to me, that's like the beginning of spring. Like you've got Easter and you've got the Masters, and when you see that stuff on TV, everything is so green, man.
Do
It's
they
crazy.
spray paint the
I don't
grass?
know. I think they just use a lot of chemicals and make it look, just make it look good.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, they're doing
What?
practice rounds now,
Yeah.
right? And I saw this morning that Mickelson and Tiger were playing together in a
Yeah.
practice round like that. So,
Mm.
cool.
and you talk about earlier that
Tiger Woods, y'all.
you don't want to talk ill about your competitors or whatever. It used to be those two didn't get along with each other.
Yeah.
And now
It was
they
like
are.
a very polite
Yeah.
not get along though. It's golf.
It's
It's,
golf.
a gentleman's game.
Yeah.
They're not like
Yeah.
MFing each other. I wish they would.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might be in the clubhouse.
I wish they would just like. Oh, I shouldn't
Yeah.
make that reference. Never mind.
Yeah. I think I know where you're going.
I made
Just-
it like a golf club
Yeah. Nope.
reference.
Nope. We're gonna
Tiger
we're
and a
gonna
golf club.
go.
reference.
Tiger Woods back. A favorite to win the green jacket. Get his.
I'm on the same page now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm in line. I'm in the parade.
You're
Yeah.
in queue.
Tiger's gonna go out there.
But it's gonna be good. I'm excited to watch it.
Would you bet on Tiger?
No, but I think he'll do well. I don't
Mm.
foresee him winning the whole thing, but he might.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing really good.
I think I'm leaning towards Rory is my pick. Rory
Rory.
McIlroy, and that'll close out his career Grand Slam. But because he's won the other majors,
Mhm.
so the Masters,
Mhm.
that's the one that he needs
Yeah.
to win. Tiger,
Yeah.
I want him to win though.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a hell of a damn story
Yeah.
to see him win. But
He was like an underdog. I don't
Hmm?
follow golf enough to know like any other person besides Tiger, Rory, and Phil.
I mean,
Like who would you consider like an underdog in
there's
golf?
in golf. There's a
That's what I'm
lot of
saying.
guys that are underdogs. I mean, you've got your Dustin Johnsons, your
is Justin Johnson?
no, he's not.
considered
I'm
an
not saying he's
underdog?
an underdog, but I'm just
Right.
saying you've got like that
Oh,
group of
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
Jordan Spieth,
Like
those
who would
guys
be an
that are
upset
up there.
where you'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he won.
It's like a couple of years ago, you could have said like Bubba Watson. would have
Yeah.
been, but now
not
no,
anymore.
Not anymore.
I mean,
I don't know.
heck,
Freddie Couples, Phil Mickelson could be. I
Who's
mean,
the dude who's married to Wayne Gretzky's daughter?
oh yeah, is that Dustin Johnson?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I believe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would have taken her last name though.
I would
Justin Gretzky.
I would
Yeah.
like him to win just so I can see her. She was cute.
Mm.
Mhm.
Paul, isn't her name like Paula or Paulina?
Paulina Gretzky.
Am I
Yeah.
wrong here? I was right.
You were right.
Nice. Paulina.
Paulina Gretzky.
She's not bad to look at.
Paulina.
No, she's not.
Mm.
No,
So who is he married? Who he married to?
Dustin Johnson.
Okay, so we want
Yeah.
Dustin to win.
Yeah. We want Dustin to win.
Yeah.
Just so we can see.
I don't know. I mean,
His wife.
that'd be pretty cool. Gold jacket, green jacket.
Would
Who
you-
gives
oh.
a shit?
Yeah.
I guess.
You brought up something though.
Very happy.
You were like, I would have taken his last name. If you married somebody with a very famous last name that you appreciated what their father did, would you consider taking their last name as a dude? Like if you married Paulina Gretzky, are you kind of like,
That's a good
maybe
question.
we could just go by Gretzky?
Gretzky Bush.
Or if you married like
hyphenated.
if you married
I
one of
would, 'cause
Tom
I'm a
Brady's
modern
kids, like
man.
in the future, if you're marrying like Tom Brady's daughter, or I'm trying to think about it, like Michael Jordan's daughter, like if you married somebody who's
Yeah.
or Tiger Woods, he's got a daughter, Sam, isn't that the little girl's name? She's got some years before you can.
Yeah. Would you?
I would, if that happened, like a
Yeah.
childhood, like someone I really
like,
enjoyed.
like icon, Earnhardt.
Would you take Earnhardt as your last name?
I would
I wonder
I
if
would
it's ever.
I would add it in. I wouldn't get
Yeah.
rid of my last name. But
You
I
would
be like,
hyphenate
I'd be like,
it?
Would it be
Ryan
Earnhardt
Blaney?
or Blaney Earnhardt? Like, would you which would come first?
Oh,
Earnhardt.
good
I guess.
question.
Good
I guess
question.
you'd have to confer with your wife to
Yeah,
see which order
yeah.
she would want it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's ever happened in the history of marriages.
I'm pretty sure it
Oh, I
has.
guarantee it
I
has,
know that
right?
there are some
Definitely
men that have
hyphenated.
taken. I actually know a guy who took his wife's last name.
Really?
Yes.
Completely.
Yeah.
What
His
was the
last name
purpose?
was Raper. So,
Good choice.
yeah. He changed his last name. Yeah. Now it's Robbins, I believe.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
That's
Mr.
Good strategy call there.
Mr. Raper, you're next. Oh, yes.
I'll take the rapist for 200. That's therapist.
Oh, Jeopardy. So good.
SNL Jeopardy
That's like
is
one of my-
so funny.
With fake Sean Connery.
Fake Sean Connery.
So good.
Suck
But-
it, Trebek. Suck it long.
I'll take
Can
le-
you think of one?
I'll
though,
take
that-
le tits now
Let-
for 200. That's let it
Let it
snow.
snow.
I'll take the penis mightier. That's the pin is mightier. Yes, man, but does it work? Take 10.
That's funny, man.
I mean, should we, like, how long have we been
How
doing
long
this
have we
show
been
right
talking?
Should we
now?
wrap
We've
it
been
up?
talking
right
for
now?
a long
I think we
time.
just got to an hour.
Hey, we just got to an hour.
Yeah, I
mean,
think we should go.
we're going to go.
Everyone's definitely tuned off
Yeah,
by
that-
now.
They'll keep calling. I'm going to try and see if I can get this right. So we're going to go.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
just
leave.
going to roll the music.
Big
gonna leave.
G, little low. Go. Go. Did you ever? Oh, you guys didn't cheer ever. I
No.
almost asked, did you not ever cheer?
No. It's like,
Do that.
did you not ever cheer? I mean, we did.
Male cheerleaders. There are a lot of male collegiate cheerleaders that were high school athletes, like the star football players that just weren't big enough or didn't have enough talent to play collegiate.
They got a lot of loft in their
Hey.
game.
So they
Lack of talent.
they cheered in college because the workout regimen is difficult.
I'm sorry, we're leaving.
Sorry.
We're not going to get into this discussion. We're out.
This is
Okay,
not
bye.
a cheertatorship. This is a cheerocracy.
2 votes beat 1 vote.
Yeah. So.
Brr.
Thanks for listening.
You know the end of that.